I just finished listening to this podcast episode called What Every Struggling Artist Can Learn from Taylor Swift Rise by Make Art Not Content. And I feel like it's such a huge sign in my life. So the 3 tips the author is giving is that you have to find your fans, you have to make your journey more bigger than me, and you have to create art. Keep going. Sounds dramatic. I know I had a lot of new starts like this, but this is not a new start. This is a continuation of the whole art journey I've been having before, and this is just a new way of me to settle the deadline by the end of it.
My relationship with My Imaginary Daughter is definitely more than just a novel that is less than 100 pages long. It is supposed to capture the story and the growth and the development of a girl from transitioning from childhood to teenagehood to adulthood, but rather from the perspective of her own growth, of her troubles she's facing. The book is talking about the girl's relationship with her imaginary daughter. Because the relationship itself, it travels from capturing the growth of this child and the developing bond she's also forming, is the fact that she is seeking support from something that cannot give it to her. So it's the moment of weakness where she has her mother by her side, she has her best friend by her side, she has her boyfriend by her side, but she does not feel as connected to any of these people who've been for her her entire life, but rather she would think about her imaginary daughter as someone who she loves unconditionally and gives her love, knowing that this creature just stay a part of her as a part of her journey, or be disgraceful and just don't love her back. Even tiny girls who are 5 years old, they already have this strong bond and a connection to their own kids in the future. Miscommunication, misunderstanding between the character and herself, and the way the world plays its huge part in the main character's life, and how it develops and then affects the bond between the mother and the daughter, even if the whole bond itself is imagery because there is no daughter. Again, the false feeling of support this imaginary child gives to the narrative is so strong, it is almost delulu to the audience, but at the same time, what keeps the girl moving, what gives her hope. And I feel like this is where the novel interlinks with being religious, almost acting in terms of prayer when in your moments of weakness, grief, when you just can't do it anymore, you sort of look up to this higher power, to what you are told to be seen as something that would help you out. And the way the main character looks up to her own daughter, knowing that she is not born, but yet she's here present, is also given the fact that it is wrong to call this bond and in general this daughter being an imagery, because imagery, as I looked it up, has synonyms of unreal, non-existent, fictional, storybook, and fantastic. But this bond, it is neither of that, and that's why I cannot say that it's a religious bond, because this cloud of energy has a form and it's a daughter. It stays as a female person with a face, with arms, with legs, with beating heart, and this gives it an outline of something that religion cannot give. Current novel name is My Relationship with My Imaginary Daughter.